Okay, so it turns out cherry dogs aren't a thing. If you image search it, you get dogs with cherries and cherry blossoms, which is adorable, but not quite what I was looking for. So anyways. It's a cheap-looking food... I thought I was looking at the lamp. Anyways. Yeah, sorry, I thought the lamp was different from the food stall. Let's see. Whoops. There's nothing of interest here. Ah, the sleeve. Okay. The sleeve. It's inside out. It's also missing a button. Really, dude? Some of these are a bit easy. They're normally... I don't remember them being quite this easy. I wonder if the revolver and the assassin... I'll check that in a second. Those might go together. It looks like the fallen button came from the raincoat. It probably fell off when the assassin took off the raincoat. If you look closely, you can see the white sleeve is inside out. So we should DNA search this, because hair and skin cells will be all over it. It appears they took it off in a hurry. The button was probably torn off. After shooting the president, the assassin disposed of the gun in the bag in a garbage bin. Then, during the panic, they moved from the left to the right side of the audience area. The bullet trajectory led us to suspect someone who's on the left side of the audience area. The assassin then took off the raincoat and hid it under the stand. The assassin was in a hurry to remove the raincoat. That's why there are signs that the right sleeve was hastily removed. It also explains why the button was torn off. If that's the case, why is the left sleeve not in the same state? Ah, that sleeve isn't inside out. On the contrary, the button is still tightly fixed. What do you mean, sir? To find the answer, we must examine the raincoat in detail. Must we? Okay. Let's see, a ton of mud. Maybe we should... Sure, let's examine the zipper. I'd like to investigate the inside of the raincoat. Detective Gumshoe. Got it. Ah! Is that blood? This is a blood stain. Judging by the location, this is most likely the assassin's own blood. So really you want to DNA search this. I also have no idea who these other people are off to the left here. That appears to be a conductor. That appears to be a Pokemon gym trainer. Going from right to left. Conductor, Pokemon gym leader, and noir-style detective. So, we're looking for someone who is injured, sir. Not just any injury, detective. An injury on their left arm. What do you mean, sir? The criminal was in a hurry to take off their coat. That's why the right sleeve is inside out. On the other hand, the left sleeve remained unchanged. How did the difference arise? Quite simply, the assassin couldn't get his arm through the left sleeve. If you think of it like that, it all starts to add up. Furthermore, a bloodstain was found on the left side of the raincoat. I see. He couldn't get into the arm to fit through the sleeve. Yes, indeed. I'd say the possibility is quite high. So his arm was never in the sleeve. Raincoat data updated. It's all coming together. Detective Gumshoe, I want you to pull our assassin out from the crowd. Roger that, sir. Someone with an injured left arm, right? You may have good head on your shoulders if you did see through me, prosecutor. Finding the assassin with only that much evidence shouldn't be a problem at all. That's our Edgeworth. With everyone in the park sealed in, the assassin should still be in the crowd. I'm counting on you, Detective Gumshoe. Well, he failed. Mr. Edgeworth, we found a suspicious person in that condition, sir. That's gotta be the assassin. Okay, we haven't proven that person is the assassin yet. For now, this is just a person of interest. Don't jump to conclusions. Got it? I'll control myself. There's no doubt that it was the guy who targeted the president, sir. It takes a daring person to target someone's life in front of an audience. Detective, bring him here. Courteously. Yes, sir. Drop him in the lake a few times. No, like, actually courteous. Oh, of course, sir. Hey, you guys, bring him here. Oh, wait, is it... Oh, man. You! What the hell are you wearing? Damn it, Shelly. Son of a bitch, Shelly. He's not carrying an umbrella. His left arm is bandaged. He's not carrying an umbrella? You there, state your name. Bullshit, you're Shelly the Killer and everyone knows it. Second game, last case. My name is John Doe. John Doe? That's an unusual name. Funny how that's unusual. That is correct. This man, have I seen him somewhere? Monocle, stitches down the front half of his face? No, doesn't ring a bell. Wearing seashells on his lapel? No, couldn't be. Prosecutor Edgeworth. You know my name? Yes, I've been observing your investigation. May I ask why you have called me here? We are searching for the assassin who attempted to murder the president. Do you recognize this red raincoat? I'm terribly sorry, but I'm afraid I do not. I believe that this raincoat belongs to the assassin. If Shelly was the assassin, he wouldn't have failed to kill the president. What the fuck is with the ice cream? What the hell is going on with his snow cone? Oh my, that is terrible indeed. The person should also have a severe injury on the left side of their body, precisely like yours. I have no relation to this. Yeah, there was blood. He doesn't appear to be bloody. A stare down, mano a mano. It's like they're firing laser beams out of their eyes. So what happens next? Obviously, a confrontation, pal. A battle of wits between two gentlemen. Should I hear his explanation? Yeah, fucking of course. A witness might lie or misunderstand. If you find a contradiction in their statement, you present evidence, pal. Press the R button to look at the organizer and press the X button to present. Then if you don't find a contradiction, what do you do then? At those times, you press the witness for more details. To press the L button. Alright, sir. Could you give us a demonstration, please? Go, Mr. Prosecutor. You are America's best. She just won't quit. Ah, Shelly. I was hoping you'd be in more games. Didn't expect you to be in this one. I understand that the person in the raincoat is suspicious. However, that doesn't mean he was injured. I don't suppose... Wow. I don't suppose you have proof. Clearly, my left arm is injured, but I can still use my right arm. When it was raining, I used an umbrella. I have no need for a raincoat. You didn't wear a raincoat? That's your claim? Yes, not everyone uses a raincoat for protection against the rain. I am an umbrella person after all. I'm definitely a raincoat person. Umbrellas will hinder your movement. Well, I don't use raincoats or umbrellas. Come rain or snow, all I need is my trusty parka. This wasn't what I wanted to talk about. I hope you understand, I am not the assassin. This time. 9 times out of 10, sure. Makes sense, but, you know, this time. Unfortunately, leaving a testimony unexamined goes against my principles. How troublesome. I am but a simple ice cream salesman. Oops. Please excuse me. In the panic earlier, my wound seems to have reopened. There's no mistaking the owner of that raincoat is the assassin. Furthermore, the owner has an injured left arm. Mr. Doe, I shall reveal your true colors for all to see. Ah, Shelly. The rebuttal! I always press every statement for flavor, even though clearly, that's the statement to go for. Ooh, I wonder how the, what is Y? Is it S or A? Or is it W or Q? D for F? I don't know what the Y button is. Oh wait, it's on my controller. Okay, so there's a chance that this emulator does sound. So I'm gonna try this. Hold it! Hold it! Hold it! It doesn't work. Okay. That was a cool feature on the DS, though, that you could yell into it and do that. Awkward in public places, but it was still cool that you could do it. So you admit that the person in the red raincoat is suspicious? Yes, I have been watching your investigation from the audience seating. An assassin. How dreadful. However, that doesn't... Yeah, okay.
Hold it!
What if I had evidence to prove he was injured? You certainly seem confident. I expected no less from you, Mr. Prosecutor. You know of me? It's because you're famous, sir. Maybe he read about you in the newspaper. I have been observing your investigation. This man is clearly suspicious. If I expose his lies, I should be able to uncover the assassin's true identity. This was like a huge deal, Edgeworth, just a couple years ago. Like, possibly one of your biggest cases. Clearly, my left arm is injured, but I can still use my right. That looks quite severe. When did you suffer that injury? A short while ago. That's it. Even preparing a single ice cream cone is now a difficult task. Due to the injury, I could not hold an umbrella with my left hand. When it was raining, I used an umbrella. I have no need for a rain. From what I can see, you don't seem to be carrying an umbrella. I'm sure you're well aware that rain just stopped before the incident occurred. I do remember, afterwards, the number of spectators swelled. It hasn't even been an hour since then. Are you saying you lost it in only a matter of minutes? Yes, exactly. Having your umbrella stolen in the crowd wouldn't have taken more than that, would it? Good! He has a point. The fact is, I had an umbrella when it was raining. I guess it'd be inevitable to lose an umbrella in a panic, sir. God, I want ice cream now. Do you also intend to say it was inevitable his wound just happened to open? So then it wasn't. All we know is the assassin's left arm is injured. We get it, game. Jesus. Just pressing for the fluff. Mr. Doe has such an injury, his left arm is even bleeding. Very suspicious, sir. The problem is how to link that fact with Mr. Doe. I choose the R button to open the organizer and review the evidence. Whatever. The most obvious thing I've ever had to present.
Objection!
Mr. Doe, you seem to be a very cautious person. However, today seems to be different because you left this behind. You must be mistaken. That does not belong to me. Or perhaps you have evidence that proves otherwise. Mr. Doe, is your injury all right? That wound seems to have opened. Indeed it is. Quite troublesome. Yes, I'm sure it is. You have my deepest sympathies, after all. You would have escaped had your wounds not opened up. What do you mean? There's no mistaking that the one who wore this raincoat was injured. I can prove that person was you with this. That ice cream is sweating. Just like a radio. On the inside of the raincoat, there is a small blood stain. It's the blood of the assassin. Nice. Attacking the president is still a serious crime, pal. You'll cause an international incident. No matter how long you keep silent, your true nature will soon come to light. A blood test will settle this. The blood from the raincoat and the blood from your bandaged arm. I have all the evidence I need. Why don't you just admit it? You're the assassin who attacked the president. I am not the assassin. You don't know when to give up. If this was a game of chess, you would have been checkmated a long time ago. Admit your defeat gracefully. He seems completely unfazed. Shelley's very good. I suppose I have no choice. I admit it. This is sloppy work. Indeed, the raincoat is mine. He confessed, sir! Arrest him! Arrest him! However, that does not mean I shot the president. What's that, pal? Prosecutor Edgeworth, all you have proven is that I wore the raincoat. What sort of crime is that? Really? We have photo! I'm no assassin, I'm a simple ice cream salesman. All I did was put on that red raincoat and listen to the president's speech. It surprised me that the bodyguards take action just before the gunshot rang out. Wait, what? Everyone in the audience immediately tried to escape, creating a state of panic. They reacted before the gunshot. Are you satisfied this time? His story's getting fishier by the minute. He's really suspicious. Glaring at me won't help. We've got evidence. Here, look at this guy in the red raincoat. That's gotta be the assassin. I see. That is certainly not me. What? Prosecutor Edgeworth, please consider this carefully. Was I really the only one who wore a red raincoat? Whether he was or not, this person in the photo can only be Mr. Doe. But why? This man's self-confidence and intensity. He's fucking Shelley the Killer. You're not gonna phase him. If he wanted him dead, he'd be dead. He would have gotten away with it, too. I don't know what he's doing here. I'm no assassin, just a simple ice cream salesman. Okay. As an ice cream salesman, we must know quite a bit about ice cream. But of course, ask me anything you wish. I don't know that much. Curses! I don't know anything about ice cream. It was a perfect plan except for one thing. So, what's the most important thing about making ice cream? Mr. Edgeworth. The most important thing about making ice cream is honor. Honor? To make ice cream? Without honor, ice cream is nothing more than sweet ice. Do you understand? I'm just a simple ice cream salesman. All I did was put on the red raincoat and listen to the president's speech. Why did you use a raincoat instead of an umbrella? It's strange to wear a raincoat on a rainy day. It's strange to purposely wear a raincoat when you can't get your arm into it. If both my hands were occupied, I wouldn't be able to serve ice cream. Why didn't you mention that in your testimony earlier? I'm terribly sorry. It must have slipped my mind. After all, I had just gone through all that. All that? The shooting of the president, of course. It surprised me to see the body. Yeah, I want to know more about this.
Hold it!
So the bodyguards reacted before the gunshot went off? Yes, the bodyguards moved first. The one on the left side of the stage in particular. You saw it all quite clearly. I have good eyesight. The names were written on the upper left of the security plan. So Rook. Rook takes Knightley's place, gives emergency. Knightley will lead the president inside. It's possible it was Rook. Bodyguard on the left side would be Mr. Rook. That is correct. Mr. Ethan Rook, I believe. Perhaps he noticed the light from the laser pointer. That man is no ordinary individual. From their actions, I don't believe that bodyguards were amateurs. This man isn't an ordinary individual either. Please add that statement to your testimony. As you wish. The man on the left side of the stage was exceptionally quick, a Mr. Ethan Rook, I recall.
Hold it!
I mean, I don't really have evidence against that. So the bodyguard on the left was faster. He reacted in just an instant. His response time was superb. I believe his name was Ethan Rook. I see. He had plenty of time to react. Not necessarily. His expression never changes. True, it does not. Everyone in the audience immediately trying to escape, creating a state of panic. But you yourself did not run. No, I did not. Aha! What were you doing then? Amidst the panic, someone gave my wound a big wallop. I was in terrible pain. Felt like sparks shoot out of my eyes. But, in reality, no sparks came out. Sparks don't come out of people's eyes, Kay. The person who wore the red raincoat is the assassin. That's very clear from the photo. However, Mr. Doe is saying the person wasn't him. That's just some story he made up, sir. Whip off his disguise, Mr. Edgeworth. Yes, in any case, I need to start exposing his lies. That's right. And in order to do that, you should press him for more details. I mean, I did. Alright, so one of these statements contradicts stuff. Figure that out next time. Thanks so much for watching. I've been Tokenlad. Talk to you later. Sure to go share. See you around Ass Clowns.